My name is Cindy. I'm a college student, just an ordinary girl. I didn't expect anything special to happen in my second year. I thought it would be just classes, assignments, and coffee in the library. But then I met Jason. We were in the same psychology class. I had seen him before, but we never talked. He always sat near the window listening to music before class started. I thought he was quiet, maybe even a little cold. But that changed one day. It was raining. My umbrella broke, and I was standing outside the lecture hall completely soaked. People were walking past me, but then I heard a voice. Hey, are you okay? I looked up. It was Jason. He was holding his umbrella and looking at me with concern. I nodded, a little embarrassed. My umbrella broke, I said, laughing awkwardly. He smiled. Come on, let's share mine. That walk under the umbrella was the beginning. At first, we just talked about school, assignments, professors, random stuff. But as the weeks passed, we started talking more after class, during lunch breaks, sometimes even late at night through messages. I found out that Jason loved photography. He showed me photos he took on campus trees, clouds, people smiling when they didn't know anyone was watching. He said he liked capturing emotions. You can feel a person's heart through a photo, he told me once. I didn't know how to respond, but I felt something stir inside me. We started studying together at the library, in cafes, sometimes on the grass in front of the student center. He wasn't just smart, he was kind, thoughtful, and funny in a quiet way. He listened, really listened. One afternoon, while studying for midterms, I noticed his hand close to mine on the table. I could feel the warmth from his fingers. My heart skipped a beat. That night, I couldn't sleep. Am I falling for him? I asked myself, but I was afraid. I didn't want to ruin our friendship. I didn't know if he felt the same. So I tried to act normal to hide it. I smiled, laughed, studied, but my heart was full of questions. Then one day, something unexpected happened. It was after our last exam. Jason and I were sitting on the steps outside the building, watching the sunset. You did great this semester, he said, nudging me lightly. You too, I replied. You always do. There was a long silence, the kind that's not uncomfortable, but full of unspoken words. Then he said, Cindy, can I ask you something? I turned to him. His eyes were serious, softer than usual. Do you like me? My heart stopped. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. I wanted to say yes. I wanted to scream it, but I was scared. He looked away. Sorry, that was too direct. No, I said quickly. Don't apologize. I took a breath. I do. I like you. He turned back, and for the first time, I saw him smile in a way I'd never seen before, gentle, full of something deeper. I like you too, he said. We started dating after that. It felt so natural, like we had been together for a long time already. We didn't do anything dramatic, no fancy dates or big surprises. We walked to class together, shared playlists, made each other coffee, and sent goodnight texts. He held my hand during movies. He remembered the little things, my favorite candy, the song I hummed while studying, the color I always wore when I felt happy. One rainy evening, We sat under the same umbrella again, just like the first time. You know, I said, I think that broken umbrella changed my life. He laughed. Maybe the rain wanted us to meet. I leaned on his shoulder, and we stood there quiet and warm while the world kept raining. But love isn't always easy. During the winter break, Jason's father got sick. He had to go back home, far from the city. He didn't talk much about it, but I could see the stress in his eyes. We tried to stay connected, texts, calls, video chats, but something was changing. He was tired, worried, distant. One night, I messaged him, "Are we okay?" He replied, "I don't know." Those 3 words hurt more than I expected. We didn't break up, but something was drifting. I told myself to be patient, to understand, but deep inside, I was scared. He came back a few weeks later, just before the new semester started. We met at the cafe near campus. He looked thinner, quieter. "Sorry I've been so distant," he said, holding my hand across the table. "I didn't want to bring you into all the pain I was feeling." "You don't have to protect me," I said. "I want to be there, even when things are hard." He looked at me for a long time, then nodded. "I'm lucky to have you." We slowly found our way back. We weren't perfect, but we were honest. We cried sometimes. We laughed. We fought over silly things and made up quickly. We learned to say sorry, to forgive, to support each other. Love, I realized, isn't always butterflies and sunsets. Sometimes it's holding hands through the storm. Sometimes it's being quiet together when words are too heavy. One night, months later, we were sitting on a bench under the stars. He turned to me and said, "I used to think love was something big, a fire, a movie moment. But with you, it's something else. It's home." I felt tears in my eyes. "Then I guess we're home," I whispered. This is my story. I didn't expect to fall in love. I didn't plan it, but I'm glad I did, because loving Jason taught me not just about love, but about life, about patience, kindness, growth, and how the simplest things, a smile, an umbrella, a shared song, can change everything.